Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Wonder Tales from Around the World by Heather Forrest, narrated by the Recorded Books Repertory Company. And now, the first story in this collection, The Magic Brocade, a folktale from China, narrated by Jennifer Ikeda.
There once was a weaver who filled her fine silk brocades with flowers and birds that seemed so real they almost quivered. She and her 3 sons never went hungry, for when she brought her wares to the marketplace, everyone would gasp at their beauty and grasp for their purses. One day, after she had sold all her brocades, she walked past the stalls in the marketplace with her pocket full of money. Her eye was suddenly caught by a small painting, half hidden behind other wares. She picked up the painting to admire it more closely. Her eyes traveled over the tiny image of a fine white house surrounded by fields of red flowers. A crystal pool shimmered in the sunlight beside the house, and the dancing fish seemed so lifelike they almost moved. A lazy river wound its way around the edges of the field. Cattle and sheep grazed peacefully. She could almost feel the painting's warm sunlight on her face. How she longed to be in such a place. Without considering for even a moment, she reached into her pocket and spent all of her hard-earned money on the precious painting. Smiling, she set off for home with the treasure pressed to her heart under her jacket. Her 3 sons greeted her when she arrived at her humble thatched cottage at the foot of the mountains. "How was your luck today, Mother?" inquired the eldest. "I had great luck," she answered with a grin. "Then have you bought us special foods to eat?" asked the second son, licking his lips at the thought of expensive sweets. "I have brought you a feast for your eyes," she said, drawing forth the tiny painting from her jacket. Her 2 older sons grumbled their disappointment, but her youngest, delighting in his mother's pleasure, gazed at the painting and said, "It is an exquisite picture." "Oh, if only we could live in such a place," the weaver sighed. Her 2 older sons muttered, "Stop dreaming. We could never afford to live in such a place." Her youngest son saw the shadow of sadness pass over the weaver's face. He said, "Mother, make a brocade that looks like this painting. While you work..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?